That appears to have all deposits.
I think it's still going to be a little bit before we can get some non-radioactive water.
But we're thirsty now.
And yeah, just in case you wondered, the yellow key is the one you need to open up the trunk of that car. So we can do that with Bernard, we just don't want to right now. As it doesn't do us much good to open it up yet.
Everything in its own time.
But there are a couple of things we will need from the floor where Weird Ed lives.
Oh.
Well, that's why he saved.
Yep.
But yeah, you need to go into that bathroom. The handicap bathroom in next to the gym.
Because that makes sense.
That or it's the door right next to it, one of the two. So there are a couple things to grab in here.
Hello, Reg Edison.
So for good Edna, so yeah, we can't see that, but we can do something about him. Notice it's sitting right under the shower head. Turn it on. And now turn it off.
5235.
It's the same combination on my luggage.
So we will take note of that. There should be actual items to grab in here, though. Be a sponge. Looks like that. I think that little green spotted block.
It looks delightful. Yeah, we get a flushing sound.
Yep. Well, at least the plumbing works.
Yeah.
Now, you can, if you are fast, take Bernard, since he has the package, into Weird Ed's room and quickly give him the package before he throws you in the dungeon. This is a thing you can do. You just have to be fast enough at actually giving him the package before you get thrown in the dungeon.
Well,
and this is a thing you need to do for most cases because you do need things out of Ed's room.
Okay, but now it's time to be useful.
So yeah, Ed, who also likes to build X-Wing models apparently, Ed is now our friend. He may still drag the other two off to the dungeon, but he will leave Bernard alone.
On the spot, panicking. Oh, what a happy family.
Yep. If you want to deal with that plant right now, I believe you feed it the Pepsi first, and then you feed it the jar of water.
I get closer as I'm standing right on top of it.
Try use. So now it's not chomping at you. It's now burping because you give it Pepsi. Which, I believe if you do that in the wrong order, you will die. And that unlocks access to the observatory.
Three.
And yes, just in case you're wondering, your glass jar is now an empty jar again. Even though it was holding radioactive water, it is not radioactive itself.
I didn't need that dime for anything else.
I think you did, actually.
God damn it.
We will need up there, but just not yet. Sadly, the typewriter is going to get less use than we would in some Let's Play, in some other plays of this game.
Because we don't have the novelist.
Because we do not have the novelist. We will still get use out of it. If I'm not mistaken.
Just make it they still there.
Okay. So there are several things you can do at this point.
And at the moment, I'm going to rate the car. Ooh.
So now we have tools. Take a look at the fins on that car, too. If it lets you. Yeah, modified rocket engine.
I question where they get the money for all this.
I'm pretty sure he made it.
And yet it has no tires.
Nope. Well, it doesn't need roads either. It flies.
Seems expensive.
It's an Edsel. Edsels were bad cars.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure that's just a body with a completely reworked everything on the inside.
Well, he has a nuclear reactor in his basement, so I imagine that won't be past him.
No, probably not. Okay, you need to if you want to fix the radio, you got to fix the other radio. That's the broken one. We broke that radio, the one down here. We broke that radio by taking the tube out of it.
I'm just trying to remember, where is the other radio?
It's up next to where you met the green tentacle. But fixing the phone was important. Because we do need to get into Edna's room. There's the radio. So turn it on. It's missing a vacuum tube, is it? Somebody has a vacuum tube. I think you actually have to use it in the little device on the side. I think it's that picky.
And it's on.
So we don't have a code. There's a code we get later in the game to call a very specific thing. Which is what that radio is used for. Sadly,
We just got a game over, didn't we?
no, not a game over, but we can't get a fully complete game. So you might want to reload a save and not actually use the radio until you're ready for it. Because that, just a spoiler alert, you're going to run into the meteor. And you're going to need to have everything open for the Galactic Police to get in there and arrest the meteor. So you can go ahead and get the radio ready. Just don't use it yet.
Radio.
But yeah, that was the if found, call that number. And you did.
Oh, that was a totally random number.
See, I know in some instances of this, some versions of this game, you can actually call the police more than once. But in some, you can't because they won't believe you the second time.
Boy, you cried wolf.
Yep. But see, the thing is, we got to find the plans. So go ahead and save right here. We're going to try something. Grab the hamster. Okay, reload. We can't do it until he's out of the room, but you need to pick up the hamster because there's something under the hamster.